Learn to code, improve your brain. Welcome to Startup Hack. Today we're diving into something that not only changes your career, but rewires your brain. That's right, coding is more than a skill, it's a mental upgrade. Stick around because we're talking about how learning to code can boost your brain power, sharpen your problem solving, and open doors you never even knew existed. So let's get started. Welcome to Startup Hack. I'm Spencer Thomason, and here at Startup Hack, we love to train software developers in our licensed coding boot camps, as well as to build custom software solutions for companies. I do a lot of work as a fractional CTO with over a decade of executive leadership and a solid 25 years in software development. I've mastered the art of transforming technology, teams, and products. All right, so why is coding such a game changer for your brain? Think about it. Coding is just about writing lines of text. It's about training your brain to solve these complex problems and think logically. So whether you're aiming to become a developer or just looking to supercharge your cognitive abilities, coding is your secret weapon. All right, so coding enhances problem-solving skills. When you code, you're not just building software, you're training your brain to approach problems systematically. You learn to break it down and break down these complex issues into smaller pieces and more manageable pieces, which is a skill that applies to almost every area in life. So developers often refer to this as algorithmic thinking. You start to view every problem as something that can be solved with the right approach, and the mindset shift is huge. Coding teaches you resilience. There's always a solution, you just have to find it. So whether it's debugging a problem or navigating life's challenges, this skill sticks with you. Now, you also become a better learner. Coding forces you to constantly learn and adapt. New languages, frameworks, and tools are always popping up, and developers need to stay sharp to keep up. This means that you're constantly in learning mode, which enhances your brain's neuroplasticity, the ability to form new connections and pathways. As you learn more, your brain becomes better at absorbing information, not just in coding, but in other areas too. Coding teaches you how to learn, which is one of the most powerful skills you can develop. Now, coding boosts logical thinking. At its core, coding is about logic. When you code, you give your brain the workout it needs to clearly and analytically think. You learn to look for patterns, anticipate outcomes, and streamline processes, skills that go beyond coding and into your everyday life. This kind of logic-based thinking is the same reasoning behind why pre-trained models on code helps AI generalize in tasks that require reasoning. It's no coincidence that coding primes your brain for success in other intellectual challenges. Coding improves your memory as well. When you code, you're also sharpening your memory. Just like how musicians remember long pieces of music or athletes memorize plays, coders need to memorize syntax, functions, and processes. Over time, this strengthens your brain and your ability to retain and recall information. Studies have shown that those who regularly engage in mental challenges like coding often have improved memory retention. So not only are you writing better code, but you're also keeping your mind sharp. And if your company has systems that aren't connected, let us help you out. Here at Startup Hack, our specialty is connecting systems to help your company work like a well-oiled machine. So check out startuphack.com/Spencer and we can help you out. Now, coding sharpens creativity. A lot of people think coding is rigid, but the truth is it's one of the most creative fields out there. Every problem has multiple solutions, and finding the most efficient one often requires a mix of logic and creativity. Think of coding like playing a musical instrument. There's a technical side, but there's also a lot of room for innovation and personal expression. Coding allows you to flex those creative muscles while still being grounded in logic. It's the perfect mix of structure and freedom, which is a big reason why coding helps boost your brain's creativity capacity. Now, coding also teaches discipline and persistence. If you want to be a successful coder, you need discipline. There will be days when nothing works and it feels like you're banging your head against the wall. But that's when coding teaches you the most valuable lesson: persistence. You learn to troubleshoot, debug, and iterate until you find a solution. This kind of determination carries over into other areas of your life. So whether it's in business, relationships, or personal growth, this really helps. Coding isn't just about the technical skills, it's about building character. Now, coding also helps you to build better systems both in software and in life. When you code, you're constantly thinking about how to improve and optimize systems. This mindset doesn't just stop when you close your laptop. It carries into your daily life. You start to approach challenges by looking for inefficiencies and finding ways to improve processes, whether it's in your business or personal life. I see this all the time, and I'll spot out these inefficiencies, and my wife always gets after me. She's like, that's not your job to point that out. But it just is something I've been trained with after 25 years of coding. Coding teaches you how to think like a system architect, which is why it's such a powerful skill. And guess what? Building better systems make you better at running your business and your life. Now, coding helps you to adapt to change. The tech world is always changing, constantly evolving, and as a coder, you're always learning new things. This makes you incredibly adaptable. The ability to adapt quickly to change is one of the most valuable skills you can have in the field. As the landscape of business and technology shifts, coders are often the first to pivot and to adjust because they're used to learning new tools and languages on the fly. Learning to code prepares you for the unpredictable nature of the modern business world. And that's the reason why I see a lot of successful entrepreneurs have come from being developers. Now, hey, speaking of adapting adapting to change. If your company's tech stack is all over the place, let Starter Pack come in and help fix it. We specialize in connecting systems and optimizing workflows so that you can focus on what really matters, your business and your customers. Head over to starterpack.com/Spencer and see how we can help you out. Now, learning to code strengthens collaboration. You might think of coding as a solitary activity, but in reality, coding is one of the most collaborative fields out there. Whether you're working on open source projects or part of a development team, coding teaches you how to communicate effectively and work with others to solve problems. As you learn to code, you'll find that collaboration makes your solutions stronger and you're learning faster. This collaboration mindset is essential for success in any business or team environment. Plus, sharing knowledge and learning from others keeps your brain engaged and growing. Now, coding isn't just something that you learn once and then forget. It's a lifelong skill. As technology continues to evolve, your coding knowledge will grow. And with that, what's great about coding is that it's always building on itself. Learning one language or framework opens the door to understanding others. Coding keeps your brain flexible and adaptable, and that's a major benefit when it comes to longevity in your career. And whether you use coding to launch your own startup or simply to improve your own efficiency, it's a skill that will pay off for life. Now, let's face it, learning to code makes you a hot commodity. Employers love to see coding on a resume, even if you're not going into a technical role. The problem-solving, analytical thinking, and persistence that coding teaches you are valuable in every industry. I've always told my kids and made them learn to code, not because I expect them to become a software developer full-time, because I want them to take that into every field they go into. So whether you're looking to get hired or looking to grow your own business, knowing how to code gives you a huge edge. Plus, in today's world, coding is quickly becoming a foundational skill. So learning it now will keep you ahead of the curve. Now, coding is hard. You will fail. You will get frustrated, and there will be times when you just want to quit. But each time you push through, you're building mental resilience. This kind of resilience isn't just good for coding, it's good for life. You learn to face challenges head on and trust in your ability to solve complex problems. So over time, this strengthens your confidence and your ability to take on bigger and bigger challenges. Now, what are your thoughts? Do you agree? Do you disagree? I'd love to have a great discussion, so make sure to leave a comment down below and make sure to like and subscribe. Here at Startup Pack, we love to train software developers in our licensed coding boot camps. So reach out because we'd love to help you. If you want to learn to code, we can largely get most people applied for through the government and help get your tuition covered. So check out startuppack.com and reach us at info@startuppack.com because we'd love to help you out. And we'll catch you guys next time.